nakumbuka walipiga Kariobangi Sharks before hata waende wacheze Confederation Cup, walipiga Kariobangi.
Yeah, sure.
Kariobangi, if you know, it's not an easy team just to score again.
They are playing today against Bidco. Yes.
So I don't know what happened in the game. Can you just show us like what did you expect coming to the game?
I expected a win for Nairobi United. They had to win. Yeah, walikuwa wanapaswa ku win. Like there's no negotiations. They were supposed to win that game so that they can be able to proceed to the next levels. You know, alafu pia walikuwa nyumbani. You know, nikiangalia AS Maniema, their defense was so weak. They had a weak defense, meaning the Nairobi United walikuwa na chances mingi sana. But we have players like Mwinyi. Mwinyi anapiga blind passes like he's not a professional footballer. And I'm like, hizi ni watu mnafanya. But meanwhile, ilikuwa 90 minutes. I was disappointed. I was so much unable to talk about the game. Nikatoka tu na nikaenda. Nairobi United, that was not good for you.
Okay, in the table you can see like in their group there's Wydad.
Yes.
Wydad ni kali sana. Levels
zingine. Na tukiangalia their history.
Azam. So do you think there's a difference between the Tanzanian side Azam na hii yetu Nairobi United because they are representing us huko?
Yeah, Azam ni wazuri and I can say their squad depth ni nzuri, you know, and I can say they're heading somewhere. They are heading somewhere. Yes.
Okay. So that's what happened. Nairobi United, hope we'll see you home. You just bring the what you have experienced.
Yeah, sure. You know, there's something about the matches that our Kenyan players wanakuwa nazo na international players. I guess ni nzuri because they give them so much exposure and experience. So it's one way of learning. Unajua ukienda chini alafu unaanza kupitia highlights.
And plus you cannot say like we are expecting much from them because they are first Confederation Cup. So
exactly.
It was a nice experience coming to the KPL now. They should show us what they have gained from that experience there.
They should, and by the way, make sure next match is tafadhali. Make sure you deliver. Nairobi United, I know you are good. You have good players.
Yeah, and they're very balanced.
Yeah. So make sure you just deliver. But that I never expected that from you.
So it's not looking good for Kenya because our junior stars, the under 17 pia walicheza na Tanzania.
Yes. The junior stars played and nikiangalia coaches Muluya. You know, last year nilikuwa naangalia Tanzania played with Kenya and they cooked Kenya. I guess ilikuwa mabao mawili. And I can say the competition is good, but again Tanzania, no. I don't know what will you on vipi hiyo match.
Because coming to this Tanzania match, it was like a semi-final.
Yes.
And in order to go to the playoffs, in order to qualify for the Sekafa. But we really expected them to do much more than what they showed us because it's a good team. Sahi iko very like venye imewekwa sahi. I think the coach was doing amazing.
Muluya, yes.
Yeah, it was doing amazing, but you know, it's football. You can play, you can win, and you can go on losing, but it was a disappointing us for us.
But again, I feel like I talked this with someone like the way the junior stars walikuwa na scout players. Kwani the main reason ya kuweka academies inakuanga gani? Because you know you can't just wake up alafu you just start scouting players like dakika ya mwisho. You know, when you have the academies inakuwa so much easy to know the best strikers. Unaona kama kitu yenye the Harambee Stars Makati anafanyanga. The way ana scout players, it's so much different than, you know, the last minute, you know, the competition is almost taking place, then that is the time you're trying to look at the best striker, best forward,
so what happened I know is like unaweza pata wametumwa like mnaambua mko na game, you then mtaambua kuna huyu mchezaji ni mkali, you don't know if he plays well, umesikia tu jina yake ni mkali, so you bring him to the team, you have not studied him. Ukiangalia Mekadhi before he calls up a player lazima kwa prove in some way that can fit. Also unaangalia pia your tactics, if your player can fit in your playing style, because unaweza leta mtu na it doesn't fit how you want him to play. So itakuwa kama una force mtu play in a certain way na mtaenda me lose a lot of matches na pia ita cost as a team.
Yeah, and I always say, like, you know, anytime a team is playing, I always say make sure you convert the set pieces. Yesterday I saw Chelsea, you were able to convert a set piece into a
tactics against you.
I know you're using our tactics, but you know, when I see the Tanzania, dakika 19, they were able to convert a set piece into a score. the early minute, you know, that is amazing. I always say anytime you have a chance ya kukua na set piece, use that chance, man. Convert. We need the 3 points. That is the end game. We need the 3 points. So Tanzania, I can say they're good.
Yeah, they're good. They actually chapa 3-1, so they are very they are good. They're good.
Yeah,
so in coming future, do you see like because we need these youngsters to represent us in the coming maybe AFCONs in the 2027. Also, they might be, because they'll be 19, 20, so we need them to represent us in the coming tournament that we have. And also they are the future faces of our country. So is it, do you think it's a good gesture to see them performing the levels that, even if they are not to our expectation, but they are trying, they're really trying.
I guess it's a good level because the young players coming watakuwa wanachezea Harambee Stars national team, wanaenda kwa those matches. But again, yesterday, let me just talk about something. We have a player, jana walipata penalty, Kenya walipata penalty, but we have Razel Omondi. He missed the penalty spot, which it hurts, man, inauma, missing the penalty spot. But again, I feel like such competitions, they are preparing they are preparing our young players. Inawapatia exposure, a lot of experience.
And plus, it's a good thing, just like a motivation to the young players, because now they have to push themselves harder, because they need to show that the coach, ukiangalia Beni Makadhi, ukiangalia his focus is more on the youngsters. Yeah, anapenda kutumia the youngsters a lot, so they need to prove themselves to the coach so that they can join the senior team the coming year. Yeah,
so about the junior stars, we had Armstrong Omondi giving us an amazing goal, and I can say that is a good thing for the junior stars. Hata hivyo, Tanzania walitufeel.
Feel.
That is the main thing. Tanzania walitufeel. They know that the junior stars, they are good players, and we got this.
Okay, so looking at as still again another loss to Harambee Starlets, and we need to see them what they can do, because they have the WAFCON.
Yes, they have their WAFCON.
So they played against Algeria for the first leg and second leg, home and away. Zote in the first leg tulipigwa 2-1. Then in the second leg we went on to draw. Do you think it's a good thing? Like, it's a good look, because we are playing a big team, and you can see what will happen if we play a big team. We are not winning any matches. Do you think it's a good gesture?
It's a good gesture. I always say that the international friendlies, they are good because they prepare our players. For instance, the Harambee Starlets, they're supposed to take place to the WAFCON. So that is a good road they're taking. And I can say we are also nurturing our young players. We have a player like Manali Madogo. He scored an amazing goal pale during the first leg, na pia second leg she was able to score an amazing goal. And so far ukiangalia kwa Harambee Starlets, since they started playing, scored 4 goals. That is a good gesture. I can say Mwanalima is a good player, man.
Yeah, she's amazing sana.
She's also the one who gave us that goal yenye tulipata round ya kuqualify to the WAFCON, right?
Against Gambia.
So ukiangalia the Harambee Starlets, they have good players such as Medina Abubakar. From the Kenya Police Bullets. We have Okwaro, who is not yet there. We have so many players there. Nasema Kenya Starlets, the Harambee Starlets, they have good players, talented players.
They showed us they can do amazing, because if you remember, tulicheza Gambia ndo to qualify for the WAFCON. Home and away tulienda tukawachapa.
Na pia tulipiga Ethiopia, kumbuka.
Tulichapa vizuri kwa. So I think we still have hope for them, hata kama Algeria imetuaibisha, but you know, say, because a draw is not that bad.
And points shared, you know, when you share points, it's a good thing. Maybe when it comes to aggregate, ndio kuna kuwa na difference. But again, I can say the international friendlies are good. Now we need more opportunities.
So where do you think like we need to improve on that the Harambee Starlets team?
The Harambee Starlets team iko nzuri. I can say the squad is good. Starting from we have a new goalkeeper pale, an amazing goalkeeper, Lilian Oduor. That lady is good. The way she's doing the saving and whatever, iko nzuri. We have midfielders pale, strikers. We have akina Corazon Kwamboka, and we know Corazon, she's a player mwenye anachezea kule nje na pia anachezea our national team. They are good players. So maybe ni ile continue nurturing them, because kama ni quality players tuko nao, and they end up scoring. Players wengi wenye kwa Harambee Starlets wako pia the FKF Women Premier League, na pia ukipata players wengi pale ni top scorers, meaning we have the squad depth and everything. It's just a matter of continue nurturing the players.
And it's a good thing that we have these friendlies, because they continue to just the exposure and appear the experience. And also we are going to wanaendelea build up the chemistry in the team and come into the we need more friendlies, no.
Yes. Na unajua kama tumeweza kuqualify WAFCON, meaning our Kenyan team is good.
It's good
because you know those matches are not easy.
Do you think there's a chance that we can go and win the WAFCON?
Yeah. Hopefully.
A big chance.
Okay. Mimi nimesema squad depth ni nzuri. Harambee Starlets, I've seen them playing pale Ulinzi. Ulinzi, and I can say the girls are so good. So it's a good chance for the ladies. And we can qualify. Okay. Support ni nzuri, 1 million si mbaya pia.
So we need to see more from our ladies to one nini wanaweza tufanyia in the WAFCON. Now we need more friendlies to prepare for the upcoming WAFCON.
Yes.
So let's look at what really happened in the Kenya Premier League, because there's some matches that are played, because before we started the session nilisema about Shabana and Police.
Yes.
The Shabana played with Police on yesterday.
Pale Police Sako. Mambo hiyo but the game ilikuwa kubwa.
Away to Police, na they went on to score the goal from Gilbert.
Yes.
And they went on to win the game 1-0. Now they are sitting number 4 on the table.
Yes.
So do you think Shabana they have wamepata form yao tena ama bado?
Not really. I can't say wamepata form yao, but I love na nilipenda goal yenye Gilbert Abala alifunga. It was an amazing game for Shabana. Tunajuanga Shabana kama ni fans wana turn out. Na pia uliangalia ticket, upande wa ticketing. It was so much huge, like.
But I felt that in this game there could have been more goals.
Yeah, sure. They could have been more goals, but again, I don't know what is wrong with Kenya Police, despite the fact that sasa wamekuja kwa number 3. They're number 3 pale with 17 points. They're rising. Kwa sababu tukiangalia kitambo walikuwa kule chini, walikuwa wanashikana na kina APS Bomet kule chini na kina Ulinzi. But right now they have risen. The same as Ulinzi wako number 7.
So Shabana, before they even played Police, walikuwa wamecheza na Moranga. They went on to draw 1-1 draw, and also they played Ulinzi pia wakapiga Ulinzi Stars. So ndo nilikuwa nakuuliza, do you think they have found their form?
No.
We need to give them time to do it.
We need to give them time. But again, you know, when it comes to the Kenya Premier League, we can't really say that Shabana watabeba kikombe, because they were somewhere pale juu wakafika mahali and they were really losing matches. Wakapigwa na Ingwe ya Matere, you know, they were really losing. 3 in a row nyumbani, you know. So we can't really say Shabana they can lift this stick, because remember we have the husband of all team Gor Mahia wako pale juu.
Na place ukiangalia Gor Mahia, they have only played 9 games. Now they have 19 points still at the top. Even if Shabana, they have played 10 games with 15 points, and Kakamega is the second one with 19 points but 11 games played. So Gor Mahia has 2 games at hand, but ukiangalia the last game Gor Mahia played
with APS bado wajahili. Unajua fans wa Gor Mahia wajahili. Na mimi naambia watu wa Ingwe ya Matere, you know, we have the derby on Sunday.
We have the Mashemeji derby
on Sunday. So Ingwe ya Matere,
actually the Mashemeji derby was to be played this weekend, but ikakuwa postponed because of the, I think, stadium issues.
Talking of that, we had an issue with the postponement of Mashemeji derby. We know East Africa, Mashariki, unasema Afrika Mashariki ama ni vipi? East Africa inaitwa kwa Kiswahili.
Mashariki.
We know that derby, we know it's a big game when it comes to the Kenya Premier League. But what do you mean Mashemeji derby inakuwa postponed because of
the fans are really waiting for this game, because
on
Kelele, we really expected this game. But do you think that is one of the major issues that we have in Kenya? Infrastructure, the facilities that are very limited, because kama game kama hiyo kubwa inaweza kuwa postponed because of hatuna uwanja.
Okay, uwanja iko, we have Kasarani and we have Nyayo, but both stadiums were busy. Jana Kasarani ilikuwa inatumika na CAF, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, do you think that's a real problem that we have in Kenya?
It's a big deal. It's a big deal, but I guess pia kuna shida between the management and the way management inazungumza na the clubs. You know, I guess kuna miscommunication hapo, kwa sababu ukiangalia hiyo derby ndio ikuwe postponed. Unapata Gor Mahia, they wrote a letter sending it to the federation, and I guess kulikuwa na miscommunication hapo. But meanwhile, we need a stadium. Ulinzi okay, kuna talanta inajengwa, right? But when it comes to the derby, such games, we need more stadiums. Lazima, kwa sababu hatuwezi peleka games juu Jaramogi whatever. We need to cheza it hapa. Hata hii game ikosa kucheza Nyayo.
The fans wako wengi sana, so we need a bigger place.
And you're going to see the turnout on Sunday. You will tell me.
Of course, because this weekend watu walikuwa wamegojea sana. Na unajua people travel actually from far just come to watch the game.
Watch the derby. Hata itoke draw, lakini they usually come. So when it comes to infrastructure in Kenya, Kasarani imejengwa, but again we need karibu tuko na stadiums karibu 10 hivi.
Kama 2 hivi.
Yeah, karibu 2 hivi, you know, does kuwe modern stadiums whereby people just come and watch, but hopefully hakutakuwa na vurugu on Saturday. Hopefully.
We don't know. So I think we did not ever discuss about this APS Bomet and Gor Mahia game. So what did you think about it? Because APS Bomet was sitting at the bottom of the table before they played Gor Mahia, na wakaenda wakacheza Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia wakapigwa. They did not believe it at all.
That was unbelievable. Na bado Gor Mahia wajahil. Ukikutana na fani yote Gor Mahia bado wajahil. Hiyo heartbreak ina bado iko kwa roho. And you know, when it comes to APS playing with Gor Mahia, wewe ulikuwa umepredict game, umeka bet ni Gor itashinda hii kitu.
I think actually tulikuwa tumeongea with a guy called Eleni, tunafanya naye Thursday. Tumeongelea game tukapredict, of course Gor Mahia watapiga.
Exactly, watapiga APS Bomet.
You not expected to go
cooking them, and guess who scored? Kuna huyu player
I think Arsenal I scored Arsenal Acheng.
Yeah, Acheng akascore a hat-trick. Who does that? Hey. Come on. And you know, there's something ambayo sijaelewa, and I will get time to talk with the fans for Gor Mahia during the derby. I will be asking them, like, what do you mean? People are saying, oh, this was a match fixing, oh, sijui APS they...
people lazima ongee tu, hiyo ni kawaida.
Because you know, unajua mpira inachezwa 90 minutes, and anything can happen.
It's football, because when sema like your team is like inevitable,
exactly.
Like pigwa.
We always see hata kwa international matches, unapata team ndogo kama Everton imekuja and they beat Liverpool amazing, wanawasumbua, they dominate that game 90 minutes and there's nothing you can do about it. So game ni 90, mimi fans wa Gor Mahia wako na opinions zao, but ulikuwa unaingia comment section ya kila hizo post unasikia tu ni match fixing, APS, but just no, any team iko chini. Kuna kwanza kuna wale players
tu wakwe prepare for the next
for the derby.
Yeah. I think that's they'll be the eye of the weekend.
But they will never heal from that. They will never heal from that.
So Gor Mahia is sitting at number 1 in the table.
Yes.
Like I've said, 9 games played with 19 points. Do you think they have the chance to go and win the league?
Yes, they have a big chance. Mimi nikisema the squad depth ya Gor Mahia, it's just amazing. Squad depth ya Gor Mahia iko amazing sana. But again, when you talk about the FKF, the SportPesa League, it's so much unpredictable.
Kwa sababu unajua tukiangalia pale, by the iko very competitive.
Yeah, iko competitive pale.
Ukiangalia Police, they are number, I think 3.
Police wako number 3 na 17 points, na kuna time Police na Ulinzi na APS walikuwa kule chini.
They have 9 games played, remember.
Yes.
So hey, I don't know what will happen. Kakamega Homeboys walishikilia number 1 kidogo tu.
Homeboys unajua wanasema Bukungu hapatoki mtu. Kakamega Homeboys they share points with
they played against KCB.
Yes.
Yeah, they kind of draw.
But what is wrong with KCB, by the way?
I don't know.
KCB,
they have the support, all the support wako nayo.
The bankers, kwani shida ni gani?
I don't know. They have, the corporate is very, very supportive on them. They have everything. They have the team.
Yes.
But say wamekaa number 12 sana.
KCB, me I can say their matches the way they... KCB wamekuwa title contenders, by the way, for a while. They have a very good history. But again, depending on how they are scoring, mimi hapana. Alafu pia we have the Mathare United. Mathare United hapana. Pale Mara Sugar, no.
We have to talk about Kariobangi Sharks.
Yes.
What's happening to Kariobangi Sharks? Ukiangalia the last 6 games they have played, they have no win. It's just 3 losses and 3 draws. They played against Moranga yesterday in the wakaenda draw ya 0-0. They played against Leopards before Moranga on day 23, wakaenda draw ya 1-1. Then they played Nairobi United just before Leopards, wakachapa Nairobi United 4-2.
Usually inaweza kuwa coaches, inaweza kuwa players.
I think there's a room about having a new management, so I think
so maybe you think because you know sometimes unapataga a certain club kunakuwa na shida na management, na pia inakuwa shida kubwa sana kwa players to give out their best and perform. Na maybe they need to shake their management. Na pia players, they need to have that pressure. They have to perform. Yes, they really have to perform regardless. So it's a challenge for them.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge for them.
So this is how the table looks. It's just in highlight kidogo.
Yes.
Gor Mahia pale number 1 with 19 points, but they have 9 games played only.
Yes.
Then Kakamega Homeboys number 2 with 11 games played, 19 points. Then Police number 3 with 9 games played but 17 points. So if they win their next 10 and 11 game watakuwa maybe wataenda number 1 ama number 2.
Acha kudhani.
Then Shabana
Yes.
so wametoka tena huko chini, now they are number 4 with 10 games played with 15 points. Then I think Tusker, no, not Leopard, Tusker is number 5 with 11 games played but 15 points.
Yes.
And then Leopards 9 games played, they have 2 games at hand with 14 points. Then Ulinzi Stars with 11 games played with 13 points. Then Bidco is playing they
have a match today Kasarani.
They have a match against Posta Rangers.
Yes.
There's something about Posta Rangers. Posta Rangers, I think the season ikianza the first
walikuwa number 1.
Walikuwa number 1. So I don't know what happened. Do you say Posta Rangers that number 9, 10 games played but 13 points?
Yes.
So they played the last before they will play Bidco. They played against they played against let me see. They played against Kakamega Homeboys.
The Homeboys.
Walikuwa
away?
Yeah, there was away too.
They were away, yes.
So I think they need to improve.
Yeah, yesterday actually the Ulinzi played against Bandari FC and we had players like Masita Masuta and Darius Msaga being able to equalize the game, and the points were shared pale Ulinzi Sports Complex. Ulinzi, they are rising. Ulinzi, they have good players. But kuna fikanga tu mahali alafu kuna shida inatokea. I don't know what really happens, but as we just said that the league is so much competitive.
Yes. Now we need to look out Nairobi United. Remember Nairobi United wamekuwa wamejificha juu wamekuwa away wakicheza Confederation Cup.
Yes.
They only played 6 games.
Yes.
At number 10 they have 12 points. Ukiangalia number 1 played 9 games akona 19 points, so it's a point difference of 7, but with a point game difference of 3 games. Plus, if they go to play another extra 2 to reach the 11th game, watakuwa na game difference of 5. So do you think they can wanaweza huko juu?
Okay, you're trying to say that maybe Nairobi United can wake up and just wafike number 1. Okay, depends.
Let me show you the fixtures that they have.
Yes.
They have against Posta Rangers. Next, they'll play Posta Rangers, then they'll play against Muranga, then Tusker, then Gor Mahia, then Ulinzi. So their fixtures, they are not very easy. Because if you look at Posta Rangers are very competitive side.
Yes.
Muranga as well. I don't know if it will be away or atakuwa home, but if it's away to Muranga, it's a very tough game.
Yes.
And also Tusker is really, historically, it's been a very strong side.
Yes. And that coach is Okere.
Yeah, and they have Gor Mahia after Tusker.
So the upcoming fixtures are not easy.
Yeah,
when it comes to Okere, the breweries. You never know, anything can happen. But again, Nairobi United are good.
Yeah, they're good.
So much good. Nakumbuka kuna game walicheza walikuwa wameshapigwa the previous weekend and they came in wakapigana 4. So coming in, you never know. That's why I just said that the SportPesa League, it's so much unpredictable. And on Saturday also, the Sofapaka played with APS Bomet. APS, okay, mulipiga Gor Mahia mabaoni. Lakini sasa mbona mtoke a goalless draw, like how
unexpected sana because walituonesha wanaweza piga watu wakali.
Yes. And
let me just highlight nini iko huko chini. Mathare United at number 16 pale. 10 games played but 11 points. Then APS Bomet at number 17. 10 games played as well but 9 points.
Yes.
Then Kariobangi Sharks at 10 games but 8 points. So APS Bomet walituonesha like they are very competitive now, wanaweza fanya something unexpected ama something amazing, but wakaenda wakacheza against Sofapaka
goalless.
Na Sofapaka, remember, walichukua red card.
Yes, actually game ilisha with the 9 players whereby tulikuwa na dismissal ya Jafeth Mzungu na Idrusu Shaib, whereby jamani. So
second half it was very like walikuwa na advantage ya to go and win the game because at the 48th ndio Mzungu Mamadi alichukua red card, then at 90 plus Shaibu akapewa red card as well.
Yes, na pia Marashuga playing against the Breweries wa Tusker. We had Thomas Omole giving an amazing strike na hiyo ikaweka Tusker pale. Nadhani unajua kocha Okere na kuaga fani. Okere ukimwangalia kwa picha na umaga 90 minutes. Okere anakuanga na pressure. Okere coaches wa Tusker anakuanga na pressure. But again, at least when they went home with the 3 points after Thomas akapeana an amazing strike pale, and at least inawaweka into.
It was surprising because ukiangalia this game, I actually predicted I think I predicted like Mara Sugar might cause problem to Tusker, but
who is Thomas. Thomas decided, and that's why you can predict something. Okay, you can predict the Sportpesa League matches, but again, the first half inakuwa so much competitive. Second half, a team comes in and a player comes in and scores without you knowing. Yeah, so again, Marashuga pia si wachache. Marashuga imekuwa na good players such as like Elio Demase. Yes.
Okay, so let's look at the ladies. What will happen on the women's side of the KPL? The Women Premier League. So, so let me show you just the fixture that we had.
Ulinzi Stars playing against the Kayole.
Zitex Sparks played against 20 Starlets. Then Kisumu All Starlets played against Bungoma Queens.
Yes.
Then Gideon Starlets played against Kibera. Now also Ulinzi Starlets played against Kayole. I think that's what the main highlight of
that was the big match actually yesterday. Yes.
And also, I think these are the results that happened. Yes. Zitex Sparks wali draw na Trinity Starlets.
Yes.
Then Kisumu All Starlets walipigwa na Bungoma Queens pale 2-1.
Yes.
Then Gideon Starlets walipiga Kibera Soccer Women at 2-1 pia. So about this game, Ulinzi Starlets na Kayole. What do you think about, because Kayole walionyesha levels, they went to win against Ulinzi Starlets 3-2.
Kayole si wachache, hata kidogo, and I guess this is a call, it's a wake up call for the Ulinzi. Ulinzi walina usalama kidogo mambo. It was a bad day in office, whereby we had Kayole Starlets scoring an amazing goal dakika ya mwisho pale. But again, the game was so tough. The game was so tough, and speaking to the coaches, we had players pale, we had a certain player, nitakuwa nakupea jina yake. She was a player pale Ulinzi, and she akapigwa transfer akaenda Kayole, and she was able to score an amazing goal for the Kayole Starlets. Yeah, Kayole walicheza the last game and they won, and they also played yesterday and they were able to cook the Ulinzi. And when you look at the FKF Women Premier League, it's so much competitive. What's you kama kuna team inakupatia pressure?
I think Kenya Bullets, Police Bullets.
The Kenya Police Bullets.
They're amazing side, because in Kangala so far they have not conceded any goal.
Yes.
And they have won their last five matches, they have won all of them. So I think it's a good side to watch out. Who are they playing next? I'm not a doctor to who they play next.
We have anytime I'm watching the Kenya Women Premier League, we also have the Viga Queens. You know them, they won the Sekafa in 2021 pale at Kasarani, and there is no any other team ambayo imeweza kuja kuchukua the same position that they have. We know Vihiga Queens signing good players, they have experienced players, na pia wanakuaga na game nzuri. But again, we have the Bungoma Queens. I guess Bungoma walicheza weekend na wakawin. Bungoma, they played during the weekend and they were able to win their match despite the fact that wamekuwa wakipigwa consecutively, like they have been receiving kichapo consecutively. But I can say the Kenya Women Premier League is good.
We don't have that much time to discuss more on the Kenya Premier League. So let's go internationally.
Yes.
And you keep engaging with us pale social media. You can see the question about the Arsenal and the Chelsea game. So keep engaging with us. To pay comments, but remember it's the hashtag Why in the Morning. So what do you think about the yesterday's match, Chelsea against Arsenal?
That was a big match. It was a big match. I remember nimetoka Kasarani so late and I was there. I don't like watching matches on my phone or kwa nyumba. It's not any aipeanagi ile utamu fulani. I love watching matches with friends around, you see. But again, all presses kulikuwa kumejaa, meaning that was a big match. The banter. I love, mimi napenda banter, by the way. I am good at kupiga banter.
I think even I lost my voice because before even the game started, before we picked on the red card, I thought we were making a lot of noise because tulikuwa tumekalia, to be honest.
Wewe mambo yako. Wewe unajua vizuri, we are always the good team. You know we are the best. Okay, not we.
Right now, maybe.
Arsenal. They are a good team. Okay, they're the best team right now in the European. When it comes to European, now Pia, that was a derby. You know what a derby? You know what a derby means.
The referee was not.
Anthony Taylor
to ref a big game like that. Yes. Atafanya game ikuwe boring because if anybody just tackles na
Yes,
unampea
yes,
yellow
yes,
card.
yes, yes, sure.
Inamaanisha utamfanya atulie kwa game, na that means the derby will not be exciting.
Exciting, yes, sure.
And also giving Caicedo a red card and the first half bana.
I saw, nilikuwa naingia status naona kila mtu amepeana maneno nasema Caicedo, what is wrong with Caicedo? Unajua kulikuwa na hii banter, they were trying to say that when you try to look at Rice and Caicedo, so it's a big debate, like Rice or Caicedo.
Yeah.
And the way fans are just speaking out, it's just funny. Okay, I know Caicedo is good. But Chelsea, you have young players.
The argument is like they are not playing the same position, so we should not you should not compare them. We don't have that much time, so just highlight what the table looks like right now. Arsenal number 1, 30 points. That's obvious. Then Manchester City at number 2, 25. Then Chelsea number 3. Then Aston Villa number 4 with 24 points as well. Then Brighton at number 5 with 22 points. Then Manchester United walicheza jana against Crystal Palace. They went on to win their game. At least now they start on winning matches again. So the upcoming fixtures will let you know on Thursday, because there'll be midweek games that will be played.
Yes, midweek matches.
There'll be midweek matches.
So it's a international break until next year.
It's a fun all way through. So let's meet here on Thursday. Now remember, this was Sports Roundup. I'm James John, joined by...
My name is Adisa Sharon. Call me the Sports Queen.
Okay, where can they get you on your socials?
Facebook, Lecture Adisa, Football Banter huko kwote, TikTok Adisa Tech Media, YouTube Adisa Tech Media, Instagram Adisa Tech Media, all my social media platforms, it's Adisa Tech Media. Okay, so a lovely session to have you, Adisa Sharon, and I hope we do this again. Banter lazima.
Banter lazima.
Yeah.
So let's meet here on next week, and also on Thursday, so make sure you don't miss, and also watch these matches that they'll be played the midweek and also on the and also on the weekend as well. So we'll just come on Monday and we'll analyze it very, very, very thoroughly. Have a lovely day.